Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotamus doing another video review. This time I'm doing of Transformers Vector Prime. This is a very special gift. I want to first. I got this letter here, so I'm going to read this to you guys real quick. Hi Paul, my good friend. It looks like the package finally arrived. In it you'll find a very special handwritten note. Cybertron Vector Prime, and a DVD from Energon, spoken in Dutch and English, and has Dutch subtitles. Yes, Energon pretty much sucks, but I got this DVD for free. Anyway, I hope you like it, have fun with it. I've given you this because I consider you a good friend, and it's sent from the bottom of my heart. Greetings, Arno, aka Belphegor. This right here, Arno, I'll be honest, means a whole lot more to me than the actual figure itself. So this is a thank you note that I cannot ever thank you enough for. He also did include this, as he said in the letter, which I'm interested in. I've never seen Energon. I've never really seen any of the trilogy series, so I'm not quite sure. I hope this will actually play in my DVD player. It might not. I don't know. I don't know how this will work. I'll give it a try and I'll let you know, and then we'll go from there. But here he is, Cybertron Vector Prime, and I'm doing this with actually Primus here in the background for a purpose, I suppose. That the actual story, I don't know too much about these guys, but the actual story, from what I understand, is Vector Prime is one of the original 13 Transformers created by Primus to battle Unicron in case Unicron ever returns. So he is a very special figure in regards to that. Now, some of the history that I was able to look up in terms of what Vector Prime is. Apparently, Vector Prime is born from living material from the universe itself, and Vector Prime was appointed the guardian of space and time by Primus. So he's uniquely attuned to its flow. The really kind of neat thing is he's got. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Wikipedia. The detail on here is really phenomenal. And as you can see, those are all gears. And you can see the mechanics of how he is put together and such. That's a little bit too bright. But it's really cool. I really like the way this figure looks. I'm so happy. It's really kind of cool. Now, I also don't know crap about Minicons, but he comes with a Minicon named Safeguard, and he attaches right here on the top. If I can wiggle his little booty out. Get out of there, booty. In this mode, he is a gun, obviously, but he also does transform. Now, Safeguard is he's the guardian of the Minicon team, so he himself does have some importance to him as well. And that being said, he also attaches to Primus, which I'm happy I have a Minicon that attaches to Primus now, so I can actually show you the gun thing, which I'll include that here later on. Oh, it's blurry. There, that's a little better. So the Minicon, to transform him, these little guys here are his feet. You just fold these little fellas out. Feet. Fold this big giant gizmo back. And you have him in his Minicon robot mode, which is pretty it's actually kind of cool. Good articulation on these. I've never had a Minicon before, so I don't know. They remind me very much of the Target Masters and such. I don't know if they're supposed to do that, but there's Gracie, who's coming to visit. Good posability. The arm will rotate a full 360 degrees. He bends at the elbow. No articulation in the head that I can see. I don't want to break anything. Or wrists. But knee and leg, he's more articulated than a G1 figure is. So this guy's really cool. I really actually enjoy this one as well. So we're just going to set him off to the side. Back with Primus. Just kind of chill. In terms of Vector Prime himself, he does come with this planet key, which I don't know much about. It's supposed to have lights and sounds. I'm thinking that the batteries are probably dead. And Gracie's back, so we're going to be visited by my little baby. Eat my baby. Arno, is this not special or what? She comes and visits when I do a video review specially for you. What do you know? So, the planet key is actually really cool. I don't know much about planet keys, but you can see some really cool detail on there. I don't know what the significance of them are. Somebody said that they're supposed to represent planets, but I'm not sure. On the back here, there is an Autobot symbol, which is kind of hard to make out, but there it is. I just get enough light. And there's also a number on there. I don't know what the number means, but this is really kind of cool. Apparently, if you plug it into this part here, I guess it's supposed to make sounds. I'm going to replace the batteries in here right now. Okay, so I'm back, and I replaced the batteries. There was actually no batteries in there, so I put them in there. If you take the planet key guy and plug it in here into this little space covering up what will become his chest piece, if you plug that right in, you get some sounds. It's really kind of neat. I like that. Go ahead and take that out. Overall, I mean, the detail on here is phenomenal. It really, really is. I'm amazed. I mean, there you can see more gears on the side of them. It's really kind of cool. The only problem that I have with this mode, I prefer the robot mode, I'll be honest. I think the robot mode is just incredibly cool looking. The legs here don't really peg in position very well. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. Perhaps, Arno, you can actually give me some tips on this. But he has wheels, so he rolls. He's obviously some kind of jet. Nice Autobot symbol on the center here. Cockpit. And a missile, which I will try to hit the camera with. Got it! But he shoots out a missile. So you do have to kind of be careful, because transforming him, I shot this and I ended up shooting myself with it while I was transforming him. So to go ahead and transform him, he's actually really quite simple to transform. Here on the back, on the bottom are his legs. Go ahead and fold these out all the way down. Bring around to the front. These little guys will become his feet, so just poke those forward. And Arno mentioned this, and I think it's worth mentioning it as well, that his wheels from his spaceship mode hide nicely when you fold those up. So I think that's really nice how that happens. What you want to do here, go ahead and... Now these are made out of a very soft rubbery type of panel. So I'm being messaged. Sorry. So you want to fold these and just close those off, like so. Go ahead and do those on both sides. Just close them. Fold them down. And then fold them up. Now, one thing that I don't understand is that it's got this extra joint here that you can bend these out like so. I'm not really sure why you want to do that. I don't really have any clue. So, just leave it like that. It gives the illusion of a cape, which, again, Arno mentioned, and I think that's really worth mentioning as well. Go ahead and take this big, which you can't see, this big guy up here. Just go ahead and take that. That clicks down. Bring it down like so. These on the side. Oh. These will fold up, creating shoulder pads. Really kind of cool, like that. Slide this section up, do that on both sides, slide that up, and then they unpeg from the waist. And the last little bit requires you to turn his head around. And there you have him. Transformers Cybertron Vector Prime. The 13th, one of the 13th original Transformers. Again, you got the little cyber key that you plug in there, and he makes noise. I don't know if there's another noise creating piece. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought when I was watching Arno's video review on this, I thought he did something and it made it make a sound. I don't know. But in this mode, you can definitely see. This is my favorite of the modes, of the two separate modes. Articulation, obviously, his head will rotate, his arms will. Oh, that's what you do. You lift his arm and it sets off laser sounds. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. I like that. Definitely really cool looking. Again, the face on this is gorgeous. I know it's kind of hard to see, but the face is very nice. Very nice molded detail on here. The legs, everything is molded, and that's one thing I like. That's one thing I like a lot about Primus back here, that everything is molded in this, and it's really cool. Now with Safeguard, again, you transform him into his little doohickey mode. That's what I officially call him, the doohickey mode, which is a gun. And he's got a little peg right underneath here that pegs onto either side, either arm. So go ahead and put that. That just slides right in there nicely. Now he's got a nice little arm cannon here. And one cool thing on the back, in storage mode, you have these two little guys, which it's hard to see, but one of them comes out and shows off a very nice sword. Now I know Arno is a big fan of swords, so let's show this off. Very nice molded plastic on here. As you can see, there's the actual blade and a nice little accent there at the end, but very nice molded sword. I mean, I think that's gorgeous. And of course you can plug that right into his hand. And now he's got his sword and a cannon. I mean, this guy is just way cool. Way cool. He's got the nice little flaps back here that make it look like he is wearing a cape, which I think is really neat. Now, articulation, obviously, you know, you got the arms and everything. Legs are most articulated, as they can move. Move that out of the way. They can move up and down, in and out at the knee, rotate at the knee, all that jazz. The arms are a little bit hindered because of the whole back kibble, I guess you call it. But overall, gorgeous figure. Arno, I cannot thank you enough. This is so really cool. This is going to take, and he's really, I mean, he is cool looking. I mean, it's definitely worth a pickup. It's hard to actually find him, but Arno picked him up and shared him with me, which means a whole lot. So now to go ahead and transform him back, what I do, go ahead, just straighten everything back out. That's always the easiest. Put the arms in. Now there are little holes on the inside of the forearm that peg onto the side right here. So you just plug that little sucker right in there. Do it for both sides. Slide the arm panels down. Bring this back down. Rotate the head. Just like so. Lift this big guy straight back up, and that will lock into place. Bring the wings out. These can position in different positions. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. Open these guys up. Open them up like so. Rotate the feet. Bend at the knee and fold it back underneath. And again, I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing this right, because mine don't line up very well here. So I don't know if it's kind of a tricky thing or what, but either way, I think it's phenomenal. I'm gonna get those wings back out. So yeah, this guy is just uber cool. I really enjoy this. And then, like I said, you have this little guy. Oh, can't see. That little thing that sticks out matches this side of the sword. So when you plug that back in, it lines up, and now it is symmetrical. You can't see. Symmetrical. There. Really cool. Really like that. Camera's all screwy. What else can I say about this? I'm dropping shit. Oh, and then his little guy safeguard just pegs right back on there, like so. Now, to show you something real quick, the planet keys plug in here, which is cool. So now I have a kind of like a place to store all these guys. And there's other places, I think, on him, like, oh wow, shit, I didn't know that. Wow, I just learned something. Okay, so I transformed Primus here real quick to show you, and I didn't know this, I just learned this. If you take a Cyber Planet key, put it into his arm, it will automatically extend this, which I think is freaking sweet. That's awesome. And he has places on here to store other Minicons, again, that I did not know about. So you can plug that right in here. And now he's got super mega cannon arm. So definitely really cool. And you got the whole thing here. Oh, look. And he's got like a little, he's got like a target thing. But that's really cool. We're going to set him off to the backside, because it's all about Vector Prime, boys. So Arno, again, I cannot thank you enough. This is a beautiful figure. I'm glad that I could show it off, and I'm really looking forward to actually maybe getting more of these guys. I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, these ones kind of impress me. So we'll see. But until next time, guys, this is Optibotimus with Cybertron, Vector Prime, and Primus. Woo! Saying thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus. I have already said that. Peace out, guys.